On Friday, September 29th, an ex-street gang leader who openly confessed to his involvement was arrested and charged with the murder of hip-hop legend Tupac Shakur in Las Vegas almost 30 years ago. Dwayne Keefe D., long under suspicion by the police, was apprehended outside his residence the day following a grand jury's indictment in Clark County, Nevada. During a short hearing on Friday, the indictment was formally presented to a judge who subsequently ruled that Davis, aged 60, must remain in custody without bail until his initial court appearance scheduled for the following Wednesday. Davis faces a murder charge involving a deadly weapon stemming from his alleged leadership in a group responsible for Tupac Shakur's fatal 1996 drive-by shooting near the Las Vegas Strip. Authorities identified Davis as the mastermind behind a swift retaliation scheme to avenge the assault on his nephew, Orlando Anderson, at the hands of Tupac Shakur and his associates inside the MGM Grand Arena on the night of September 7, 1996, shortly before the fatal shooting occurred. Metropolitan Police Department Lieutenant Jason Johansson stated that Davis was the one who planned and executed the strategy for this criminal act. It remained uncertain whether Davis had obtained legal representation at that time. The police presented hotel security footage depicting several men assaulting an individual they identified as Orlando Anderson near a bank of elevators. The altercation was halted by security personnel. Notably, one of the assailants was identified as Marion Suge Knight, co-founder and then CEO of Death Row Records, the Los Angeles-based label that produced Tupac Shakur's music. According to Johansson, this incident ultimately led to the vengeful shooting that claimed Tupac Shakur's life. Subsequently, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, Orlando Anderson, Terrence Brown, and DeAndre Smith acquired a firearm from an undisclosed associate. They then boarded a white Cadillac and pursued that black BMW, driven by Knight with Shakur as a passenger. Upon catching up to Shakur and Knight's vehicle, shots were fired from the Cadillac into the BMW's passenger side. Shakur sustained 4 gunshot wounds and tragically passed away 6 days later at the age of 25. Suge Knight, despite a grazing head injury from a bullet fragment, suffered only minor harm and was incarcerated the subsequent month for violating his probation terms related to a prior assault case when he was found participating in the MGM altercation. The authorities did not disclose the identity of the individual who fired the fatal shots at Tupac Shakur. All 3 of the individuals present in the Cadillac with Dwayne Davis have since passed away. In a separate incident, Christopher Wallace, a rival gangster rap artist associated with the New York-based record label Bad Boy Entertainment and known as Notorious B.I.G., was fatally shot in Los Angeles in March 1997. His murder remains unsolved, and it was speculated that it might have been an act of retaliation for Shakur's killing months earlier, as both were caught up in the escalating East Coast-West Coast rap feud. The violence at the MGM was rooted in the long-standing rivalry between 2 Los Angeles area street gangs, the Southside Compton Crips, led by Dwayne Davis, and the Mob Piru Bloods, which had close ties to Death Row Records' Suge Knight. Members from both gangs happened to be in Las Vegas on the night of the murder, attending a world heavyweight title boxing match featuring Mike Tyson. Detectives initially pieced together most of the details and individuals involved in the events leading to the shooting within the first few months of their investigation. However, they lacked sufficient admissible evidence to pursue criminal charges for an extended period of time. Tupac Shakur, a highly influential artist widely recognized as one of rap music's greatest talents, achieved remarkable commercial success, selling over 75 million records worldwide. He was renowned for his gritty lyrics, often infused with themes of violence, sexuality, and profanity, describing life in the ghetto. His album All Eyes on Me, released shortly before his untimely death, celebrated his outlaw image. Shakur enjoyed unwavering support from his fans but also faced criticism from politicians due to songs that occasionally glorified violence and misogyny. He encountered legal troubles during the last 2.5 years of his life, frequently navigating the court system, incarceration, and hospitalization. Even after death, Shakur's popularity soared, leading to his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2017. Meanwhile, Suge Knight, his manager, entered a no contest plea in the Los Angeles courtroom in September 2018. This plea was in relation to a 2015 hit-and-run incident in Compton, and as part of a deal with prosecutors, he accepted a 28-year prison sentence, averting a murder trial that was set to begin shortly. So that's the latest on Tupac Shakur, a rap legend whose music is still relevant today, but a life that ended too soon. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more events and stories, and thanks for joining us.